All right, guys, welcome back to the Utah Jazz post-game show on the Hoops Nerd channel. Oh, we got a first-hand look at the future MVP of this season, Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was tough to watch for Jazz fans because for 3 quarters, the Jazz looked like, well, I don't know if they looked like the better team. They looked like the team that was outplaying the other team, if that makes any sense at all. Because the Bucks are a monster. I have not been able to watch the Bucks as much as I wanted to this year. I've watched like one other game. So I was excited to watch this game just to see the Bucks in general. I also am always interested to see some of these matchups when it's Gobert versus ? Tonight it was Gobert versus Giannis. And I was excited to watch, and it did not disappoint. Giannis is a beast. He's an absolute monster. I think tonight Rudy gave him... It's funny. I felt like Rudy did a pretty good job tonight against Giannis, and Giannis ends the game with 13 points. Although it was on 13 for 30 shooting, which I'm guessing is not something Bucks fans are very used to. That's the Gobert effect. Even still, Giannis found a way to score. Even with Rudy Gobert, best defensive player in the league, Giannis found a way. That's how good Giannis is. He's amazing. His ability to penetrate and to bend the defense is incredible. And he did it to the Jazz. And the nice thing about the Bucks fans, I'm so happy for you right now because it's criminal how badly coached you guys have been in the past. The last 2 or 3 seasons. Like watching the playoffs last year, it's ridiculous. Watching this team now for the Bucks compared to just the playoffs. Incredible. This team is better than advertised. And I've got to watch more Bucks because Milwaukee, Toronto, that's the matchup. It's not, get out of here, Boston, you trash. It's Milwaukee, Toronto. That's going to be a blast. And I think Milwaukee's already beat Toronto twice. I don't know the matchups. Let me know in the comments, Bucks fans. But it's Milwaukee, Toronto. Boston, you're trash. Get out of here. Garbage team. Not anything. Because when you've got Giannis bending the defense, and then you've got Middleton and Eric Bledsoe, and just all those shooters that they wrap around Giannis, it's just a perfectly constructed team. Even Lopez is just really nice. That dagger at the end, like my heart's broken. You broke my heart. I had to go to the hospital after this game, what you did to me, and demoralized my Jazz. Now, for Utah, honestly, I felt Utah played well. Like the defense was swarming for 3 quarters. The real shame of this game was Ricky Rubio getting hurt in that first quarter because he was playing really well. And the Jazz just in general looked really like they had the energy that I wish Utah had the whole season, and they played with it well. They played defense well against the Bucks. Losing Rubio meant a lot of minutes for Neto, and I actually felt Neto played well. Like Neto came in and did a nice job, and he is a nice option for Utah that they're obviously going to have to be playing with for the next 2 weeks because that hamstring, if he didn't even come back and Rubio looked frustrated, it looked like he knew something was bad. Neto is going to be a big-time part of this Jazz next run. And this is the thing Jazz fans have to be nervous about because the Jazz came into this game 20-20, really have underperformed in games they should have won. If you ask any Jazz front office person, they will let you know that the Jazz are not where they thought they'd be. Maybe not as bad as we think, but making up games in the Western Conference is tough. And now the thing that we did not have before, which was big injury issues, all of a sudden the Jazz have an injury issue. We have Dante Exum hurt, Thabo Sefolosha hurt, Ricky Rubio hurt. The Jazz are playing with their 3rd string point guard now. So now we have the easy stretch for Utah, and we are down to our 3rd string point guard. The Jazz did not take advantage of the games they should have won before. So the Jazz are going to have to find a way to win with Raul Neto. And I think that can happen at home because Donovan Mitchell is going to be our starting point guard. And that's the answer to this. And it's going to be interesting to see. Donovan Mitchell was phenomenal tonight. I think he ran out of gas in the 4th quarter, but for 3 quarters, Donovan was incredible. And he just didn't have the legs in the 4th quarter to make shots. He just ran out. He was absolutely a monster. Donovan is back. This is 5 games in a row now. We've gotten big time Donovan Mitchell. Bucks fans will be familiar with this, that the national media does not give small markets like these the attention they deserve. But if you are following Utah, you can see that Donovan Mitchell is back to being the superstar that we've all been hoping for. And The Jazz are going to need that now because Donovan Mitchell's going to be starting at the point guard now. And he's going to, but to me tonight, the thing that gives me hope for Utah with all these injuries, Donovan looks ready. He looks like he understands. He's making reads. Tonight, honestly, too, you've got to give the Bucks credit. They just beat the Jazz. They're a really good team. This is a team that's beaten Toronto twice. They're really good, well constructed. Like they're a buzzsaw. It just doesn't end. They have options everywhere. Like Tony Snell is one of your later options. He shoots a nice percentage from three. Freaking Thon Maker making every single shot he makes. What the heck was that all about? Turning into freaking Jordan Maker over there. But anyways, the other thing that's a big, kind of a troublesome thing for Utah right now, and this is something I've written about at SLC Dunk. You can go read it. Joe Ingles is just not showing up at games. Tonight, Joe Ingles had just another rough night. Tonight, Joe Ingles, 2 points, 1 for 6. He was avoiding shooting his three, which is something the Jazz absolutely need, and we're not getting. 0 for 2 from 3, and he only took 2. He did have 6 assists, which is nice, but 2 turnovers. And those were bad. Those are those turnovers where Joe he has like 1 or 2 a game where you just shake your head like, what is this? Ingles played 31 minutes, 2 points. Man, the Jazz need that 12 points from Ingles or they're in trouble because where else are you getting it? Royce O'Neal actually played decent tonight. Really tough. Derek Favors did not have a great night tonight. 6 for 13 from the field, which for Favors is not very good. 60-70% from the field. And then he shot 0 for 3 from 3. They were just giving it to him. 0 for 2 from the line. Did have 7 rebounds, which was nice. And he had a really nice block. But the Jazz just lacked scoring punch. You know, it came into that fourth quarter and they needed scoring punch. They didn't have it, you know. Ingles is not making shots. Favors is not making shots. You've got Raul Neto, your third string point guard. That's hard to win. You know, it's hard to beat a team like the Bucks, who are very much a finals contender. So Jazz got to dig deep. They need Donovan Mitchell to take another step this next 2 weeks, especially with a schedule that has a lot of opportunities to win. We'll see if they can do it. Like and subscribe, guys. We will do more videos. I hear some of you saying you want longer videos. We'll see. It takes a long time, and my internet's not that great sometimes, so it gums everything up. Hope you guys are going to watch all the other ones and follow this the rest of the season. I will talk to you later.